Each week, American History TV's American Artifacts visits museums and historic places. Up next, in the second of a two-part program, we travel to New Orleans to visit the National World War II Museum's Road to Berlin exhibit. This program continues the story of the American experience in the European theater, beginning with the June 6, 1944 D-Day invasion.
Within the first hour, the shoreline is littered with dead and wounded soldiers, and the debris of smashed equipment.
We are actually in the Normandy Landings Gallery, D-Day at Normandy, a very special gallery for us here because our museum was originally founded back in the 1990s as the National D-Day Museum. By a congressional charter, we were charged with telling the story of the entire American experience in World War II, why it was fought, how it was won, what it means today. And so, in this gallery, we get to the big moment where the United States and her allies had to win this particular day, D-Day, June the 6th, 1944. Behind me is our film, narrated by Tom Brokaw, which gives our visitors the overarching story of D-Day at Normandy. But next to me, over here on the left, is a very special exhibit. This is an exhibit case that is dedicated to Ernie Pyle's Long Thin Line of Anguish column. Ernie Pyle actually walked the beaches at Normandy, Omaha Beach, Utah Beach, where the American forces landed, and he saw all of the detritus of war left over by troops who had been killed coming ashore at the beach. What we have in this case is actual artifacts and sand from Utah and Omaha beaches. Pyle writes about what he found. You can see that he talks about shoe polish, sewing kits, diaries, Bibles, hand grenades, toothbrushes, razors, and he particularly singles out in his column writing paper. He talks about how the young men who gave their lives at Normandy intended to write an awful lot of letters back home. And the other thing that they had an awful lot of was cigarettes. He said that packs of cigarettes had been handed out to the troops before the landings began, and he made the comment that the line of cigarettes, sodden cigarettes up and down the beach, marked the high water of this sacrifice there at Normandy. It's a moment for our audiences after the film to pause and reflect about what was going on in the world. D-Day, June the 6th, 1944, was the day that Hitler could have driven our forces back into the waters of the English Channel. He failed, and from that point forward, we were on our way to the road to Berlin and ending the Third Reich.